Hello everyone and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society, the Emperor's Challenge, where we are doing a aggressive and science run with a triple purpose. I was going to say a dual purpose, but no, a triple purpose. The first one is to get to Shangri-La and succeed as an aggressive plus science group, because that is a treasure I've never gotten. The second is to get to the Anagogic Archipelago with an aggressive crew, and attempt to get some more treasure there because I am missing quite a few of them. And the third is to succeed on the Emperor's Challenge and get a bunch of research and discovery. So let's start there. Let's go ahead and get some research papers done. We definitely are going to go for observations. We want to get through research faster, and we have the option here of a naturalist, engineer, or archaeologist perk. Of those three, I've made a list of the perks, and I had this last time too, we've talked about it a little bit, of the perks that I want to have for this run. And those are Tactician, Survivalist, Rogue, Athlete, and Naturalist. Yep, okay. With the Archaeologist being a sort of out there option if we have points for it somehow. So given the option of getting a free perk in Naturalist, Engineer, or Archaeologist, I think Naturalist might be the way to go. However, we already have a level 4 Naturalist. She's pretty much done, and she can pick up one more level of it here. This is something that I've struggled with before, because my particular personality lends me to want to be very, very efficient in going for something and then go for it full as hard as possible. And so, when I have someone who's a rank 4 or like rank 5 naturalist already, my initial desire is to get them to a rank 7 or a rank 8 naturalist. But I'm not sure that's really that helpful. Does having over a rank 5 in a perk really help you that often? Most of the special choices I've ever seen show up max out at this person is a level 5 survivalist, so they can do this, or this person is a level 5 archaeologist, so they can do this. I don't think I've ever run into a special option that's like, oh, you had a level 8 archaeologist, so you can do this. Maybe those exist, I don't know, but I don't think I've ever run into them. So there's a temptation to let her sit at rank 4 naturalist and let her get her rank 5 when she gets chemistry. And instead, use this free perk toward archaeology just to kind of help round out our crew. Or engineering. Again, we have a rogue in Harry, so having an engineer would mean that we're excellent at technique challenges. So you know what? Maybe we should go for engineering. Maybe that's the way to do it. But let's try it. Let's try it. And you know what? Let me know. Are there special options in the game for having like a rank 7 or rank 8 in a perk? As far as I can tell, they all stop at 5, but I could be wrong there. I'm very curious. Alright, Anna is going to get an engineer perk, and we will give her Tinkerer, or, well, you know what? Never mind. There was an item later that gives piloting that I really like. There was an early item that gives advanced tools, and I think there's an item later that gives Tinkerer. There's definitely one that gives automata. Automata? Yeah. So maybe... And steam engines is one you can get for free if you run across the right event. But we're already past the area where you can run into that event. So maybe we take steam engines. I think so. Alright. Naturalists, engineers, and archaeologists gain +1 study when they succeed on the adventure wheel. Alright. And Anna's brilliance as her captain perk has given us now more gold from study. 2 extra insight? Sure. More gold from study. And 2 study when spending insight in Berlin. More research from study, alright. Now the research buff on your study token from Anna is actually weaker than all the other buffs. Every other buff is 1 to 2 gold, campaign, whatever, from study tokens. The research buff is only 0 to 1. But it is research, which is nice. 2 supplies. There you go, 0 to 1 more research from study. And +1 study whenever we enter a certain type of challenge. And we are going to focus on the nature challenges because that's where we're going to go most of the time. Technique challenge will be fine too because we're going to have the engineer and the rogue, but nature is, I think, the way to go. More status from study, alright. And there is our observations project mastery. 50% more renown from gold status or research. And we will, of course, take research. All right. Very good. So the amount of research we got in that first area let us fill out the tree without even having to spend any insight. That was nice. Let's take a look at our shop. There's our monkey wrench for our advanced tools perk. We'll go ahead and throw that on Anna. And here is our first option for a survivalist perk. And again, we do want a survivalist. I'm going to make Harry into our survivalist. He's already going to be our rogue. And we'll have his secondary thing be survivalist. And then Victor's secondary is going to be athlete, which we actually could afford one perk from here if we spend some insight on gold. But I'm reluctant to do that. Yeah, I'm reluctant to do that. It might be the best option, though. It really might be. How much would we get here? 25 to 35 gold with Victor, with 10 to 15 status on top, or 30 to 45 gold with Harry. We would need to do this twice, probably, in order to get... No, we probably need to do it 3 times, actually. Let's check out our research here. Or we could get 25 to 50 research and 10 to 20 gold. That's probably better. I mean, it's better for us. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And my thought here is that, yes, we're not going to get to the point where we can afford Victor's item. But this will get us, it'll get us up there, it'll work on our research, and we will now be down to as much insight as we can hold. So that's fine. Okay, there's Research Collector very slowly working. Okay. And yeah, so we do have enough for the machete, but we'd have to upgrade the shop, and we are short on the gold to do that. And I'm not going to worry about it too much. We will worry about that some other time. We do have enough research to do another research paper, but again, we want to wait until we can unlock nature sciences. That is the best tree for this job, especially because we will start gaining a discovery for every treasure, which will be very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and check out our entourage shops. Oh, you know what? We should have done that beforehand. That was silly of us because we could have bought a student. Darn it. I should have done that in the different order. My bad. Sorry, guys. I will try to remember to do that better in the future. I'm just looking to see if we would rather have a specialist. Rogue Mischief or Surprise. Surprise would be decent. Yeah. Or Engineer Combustion would also be good. I would probably go for the Rogue one here because we would then have the level 4 Rogue, as opposed to if we gave Anna the study, or the Engineer, we would not actually have a level 4 Engineer yet. But, you know what? I think I'm going to wait on both of them. Because I do think the right choice here is to grab a student while we have the chance. Early while we have the chance, I should say. Okay, we do have 100, well, almost 100 campaign left, 92. Is it worth picking up either a lobbyist or a merchant? Possibly. It's early enough that a lobbyist is likely to pay for itself. We'd only have to get 30 to 60 campaign tokens for the lobbyist to pay off. Over the course of our entire run, we are certainly going to get that many. It may be a while, but we will get that many over the course of the entire run. So yeah, let's pick up one lobbyist. Might as well. And we'll go on to the second expedition. All right, where do we want to go? Caribbean Island, Mali, or the Hungarian fort? The Caribbean Island is decent for an aggressive crew, and there are a lot of nature and technique challenges that we are good at both, and lots to study for research. So I think, you know what? We're not even gonna look at the others. This is the best one for us, I bet. Yeah. I mean, pretty nice. Nature and technique and research, and we have all of those, and can't really be upset about that. Finally, you can start your search for Roach's treasure. All right, let's go. We're going to run into some smuggling types. There they are. Hello, smuggling types. Let's beat them up, or shoot them, or stab them, or tase them, or whatever, you know, particular method our characters like to use. All of the above. That's really what it is. It's all of the above. Now, as you can see, these guys are a little tankier than what we ran into on our first expedition. Even though they don't have any armor, they just have a little bit more HP. So, you know, we could do this anyway. What does Anna's AoE look like? Not very good. Not surprising. Anna's AoE has never impressed me. Let's put it that way. I don't think Anna's AoE has ever impressed me. Let's go ahead and buff up Harry with our confident friendly attack. And see if that makes a difference. A little bit. Not that much. We could just back up and take out this gal. And, yeah, let's do that. Okay. And, yeah, only one person can get into attack Anna, which is fine. Yeah, so we'll just let them do that. And that will make Harry's AoE more than enough to deal with them, because it will have been off cooldown for an additional turn. So it gets that extra 25% power on it. Pretty good. And then we will be able to finish off this last one with whatever we want. Yeah, we'll just tase him, why not? Makes Anna happy. We should let her participate occasionally. Remember, we said from the very beginning that, at least in my opinion, Anna is our weakest party member combat-wise, but she's here not for combat, but for her other abilities, which are significant. All right, let's go. 2 combats right off the bat, but one of them takes 1 supply to go to, and one takes 0. So we'll go to the one that takes 0. I still need to get better at checking that. All right, you see a giant pile of banana peels, which slowly is moving up and down. You throw some aside and see you've awoken a strange red monkey. Okay. Apparently we've decided we don't like the red monkey. And we're going to deal with him the only way we know how. Okay, just 3 monkeys here near us. Excuse me, a little bit of a yawn there. And 3 more over on the side. See that monkey? That's what I think of you. I'm so bored that I'm not even concerned that I'm yawning. Alright, so take 1 down. Now we are taking a disadvantage here because most of these monkeys are devious. Now the red monkey, I happen to know, does not have much speech defense, as you can see, and has very, very high armor. So I decided to use a devious attack there, which worked out very nicely for me, and I think I'm going to finish him off with a friendly attack. He's very confused, but that's okay. Mindbender, we're basically never going to get. 60 speech damage to a single target at this point in the game for a non-speech crew. Basically impossible. It basically as close to impossible as you can get. And Harry over here will keep being a menace to nature and shooting monkeys whenever he gets the chance. Let's see here. Are they in range yet? Yeah, they are. You know what? Let's move back a little bit. And let's just heal up Harry and make him confident as opposed to enraged. The monkeys are not real thrilled to get close very quickly, it doesn't seem like. Alright, Anna's AoE has finally leveled up to full 40% attack plus 75 now, which is actually nice. It just takes a while to get to that point. And Harry can probably get into range over here with his pistol. Yeah, look at Harry's range. It's insane. This is why Harry is such a powerful character. He can attack from so far away. His attack power is amazing, and he gets the cone AoE, which is brilliant. Brilliant. There you go. You calm the red monkey and his friends. They bury themselves in the giant pile again and go back to sleep. Alright. Now here we have a technique challenge or a nature challenge, both of which we're good at, so we don't really care which it is. But I'm tempted to grab this encounter first. We are full supplies still. I don't know, let's go here first. We'll see what happens. As you're passing through the Caribbean jungle, you spot a rundown treehouse, okay? It looks abandoned. Climbing it seems the only way of reaching the treehouse, but if someone falls, you might lose resolve. A rogue or engineer would be useful for exploring it. We do have Harry, who is a rogue. Our engineer is very likely to get up there, so let's send Harry. Someone must have been hiding here a long time ago. It's a desolate place now. Let's examine the rubble. A skeleton. He's holding something. A romantic letter in his hands addressed to his girlfriend. Some of these lines would melt even a frozen heart. Harry memorizes some of the romantic lines, which could be useful in campaigns. Look through the window. Okay. And examine the rug. There is a small safe beneath the rug. A danger sign is painted on the door of the safe. But we are an excellent rogue, and we're going to open it anyway. Inside the safe is a small box full of jewelry, and one piece in particular stands out. The hidden jewel. 1 treasure hunt, or 3 collect and 3 study. And, you know what? I think I'll take the study and collect. Okay, and we'll leave the treehouse. Pretty good. Alright, where to now? Well, we've got an empty node here. Chances are that's not our hidden hoard. Maybe we'll just do a semicircle here. A ruined Spanish fort lies in front of an almost impassable jungle. Let's try to investigate the fort for a passage, maybe? 67%. Let's check the other one. Find a way through the jungle. 70%. Okay. We'll give that job to Harry. Excellent. A little bit of survivalist already coming in handy there. We find some rare beetles and plants for 5 study. That's pretty good. And we've leveled up, which means we do get either piercing shot, penetrating shot, or piercing shot, big blast. Either piercing shot gains 20% power each time it penetrates an enemy, which is very powerful, especially if you can go through 3 or 4, and then hit a boss with it. You can one-shot bosses with this ability if they have a couple mooks in front of them. Or big blast. Harry's piercing shot will shoot in a cone instead of a line, which is too powerful for me not to take. It's great. I have nothing more to say about it. It's amazing. If you have not yet seen Harry use Big Blast in combat, we will get there. It's very cool. Alright, technique challenge. A shipwreck. An engineer may be able to salvage the boat. Sure, we'll try. You find some fresh supplies and a nice haul of gold. Okay. Look at all these nature challenges. We will happily go to all these. You find a huge tree that towers above the canopy of the deep jungle. One crew member could go climb the tree and see what's up there. Many things can be found in the canopies, but you can expect physical challenges, biological data, or hidden bounties. I typically send a naturalist up there. I could also send a tactician, but that seems kind of weird. I could send a survivalist and a rogue. That might be interesting. I don't know if I've ever done that before. But the naturalist for sure will give us some advantages. So, you know what? I'm just going to do that again. Takes a closer look at the canopy's ecology. And gets a tier orchid. Long thought to be extinct. Alright, we'll take it. And make it more extinct. 6 to study or 1 discovery, and we'll go ahead and take the discovery because Rivalo is working on Discovery Spotter here. He's halfway, and we don't want that to happen without us being able to get it first. And another 2 study. Okay, very good. Anna takes out her taser again and smiles gleefully at Victor. Victor knows what this means. It's learning time. Alright, and we're going to take a another grand discovery. So now we're only 1 discovery away from getting our Discovery Spotter. If we could find our hidden hoard, that would do it. Chances are that's not going to happen, but we'll see if we can get one somewhere else. Let's go to this trader post. Anna spots a small hut where basic supplies are being sold. We can trade 1 resolve for 4 supplies. We only need 3 supplies, and I'm a little stingy with my resolve at the moment, so we're just going to pass on that. Okay, a tactician, beguiler, quick thinker. We only have the tactician. Might be worth a try, or there's an epic encounter here. Or there's a special node with resources and possibly treasure. Let's start there. Ah, the 100-year fruit. The low-hanging fruit takes more than 100 years to grow to this size. Surrounding the fruit is a barrel of monkeys, performing a ritual never witnessed before. And Anna can study it because she is a very good naturalist. Anna observes that the monkeys know about the fruit, suggesting cultural memory in this barrel. Once the monkeys start shaking the tree and making swishing noises and explosive gestures, Anna starts to get anxious and rushes in to take the fruit. We get a bunch of study and the 100-year fruit, which unfortunately I was hoping would be worth a discovery, but it's not. 6 study instead, which is fine. And Anna has leveled up, and our campfire is ready. Let's do Anna's level up first. And +1 study whenever you enter a nature challenge, that's going to come in handy. If we had Bia with us, I would take Terrifying Presence, but we don't, so here we go. Free studies every time we enter a nature challenge is pretty nice. Let's look at our campfire. Okay, there's Harry's story. Harry always remained positive when down on his luck. Gain 1 to 2 extra status from collect every time Harry succeeds on a rogue or beguiler spin. Lucky gold gives you 25% gold from collect and treasure hunt, which will probably pass on. Tech experiment, +2 collect and +2 study per level of engineer in your crew, which is nice, is very nice. Or Master Thief. Choose 1 level 3 rogue to gain 4 collect on all rogue spins. We do have now a level 3 rogue. So I think I'm deciding between doing Harry's campfire story of orphan child or taking 4 collect on rogue spins. You know, I suppose the better choice is to take Harry's story. I really would like to pick up Victor's story, is kind of what I'm hesitating on. So I don't really want to keep 2 out of the 4 if I want Victor's story. But both these are very good. I think I'm going to pass on the Master Thief just to try to get Victor's story sooner. And we'll play Orphan Child. As most explorers already know, Harry grew up an orphan. He never met his mother or father. However, Harry has always kept an upbeat attitude towards life. It has given him an underdog status and everyone wants to see him succeed. One crew member is personally touched by Harry's background. Let's give that to Victor. Victor thinks Harry's attitude is very admirable. Many would drop their heads when faced with such bad luck, but not Harry. His positive attitude is commendable, and Victor grows fond of him. Okay. So we do have some extra grit, because he likes Harry. Alright, cool. I do want to go to that epic encounter. Let's go to this nature challenge first, though. Your explorations take you to a magnificent view. You wonder what inconceivable things you might encounter down in this cave. Let's see. A strong athlete. We don't have a strong athlete, but we do have a fighter with some good armor, and that's going to give us at least a chance at doing this. 65% is not too shabby, but we got unlucky. Alright, well, we're going to lose some resolve here, I think. Yep, we lost a resolve. That's upsetting. Let's go ahead and go to this epic encounter. Now, I am a little worried now. The Titan Ape is a very, very difficult encounter, and we only have 2 resolve. So this is concerning to me. Alright. Yeah, I'm a little worried, so I'm gonna play this very seriously here. Okay, there is our cone. Look at that. Takes out all 3 monkeys, does some damage to the Titan Ape. That was easy. Can't complain about that. Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice. Okay, I wouldn't mind giving it 25 less armor if we can hit this. Yeah, okay. Enrage the Titan Ape. Decrease his armor a little bit. And we'll come in and smack him with Anna's taser. And I left Harry in the background a little bit there. Hopefully the Titan Ape does not go straight for Harry. Okay, he made himself confident, which I am not real thrilled about. But you know what? Ah, crap. I forgot. I always forget this. The Titan Ape is immune to Terrify, so you can't do that. We could enrage him again. Yeah, let's do that. Again, lower his armor a little bit. Well, we didn't get to because he was confident. But at least now he's not confident. That's, you know, progress there. A little bit less attack for him now. And we're just gonna keep smacking him. Yep, keep smacking him. I'm just waiting for him to one-shot one of our party members, because that's probably gonna happen, and I'm a little concerned. Okay, good. Did not one-shot Anna. That's excellent. What does Anna's armor look like? Let's take a look. I'm curious what she has. 15 armor. Okay, wow, Victor has 40. Jeez. Huh. Okay. Harry has 0. So, you know, that's a problem, but... it actually takes a lot of damage from Harry's impressed ability. That's interesting. I think we're going to try to enrage him again, though. It doesn't do quite as much damage, but it does increase the amount of damage that my other party members will do, which I think is worthwhile. And these monkeys are getting close, but they can't quite get in range yet, so hopefully we'll just be able to burn the Titan Ape down before they get here. I don't think it'll be a problem as long as no one goes down this turn. Okay, good. Attacking Victor. No problem at all. Alright, good. The Titan Ape split up his attacks very nicely for us. Oh, one of the monkeys did actually manage to get here. And we shouldn't have a problem taking the Titan Ape down now. Yeah, in fact, Victor can do it by himself. Nice. Okay, it looks like I was worried for nothing, but I was pretty worried. Titan Ape subdued. The Titan Ape is broken and defeated. You capture the ape with relative ease. Now that it's unable to defend itself properly, this ape will be the central attraction in zoos and circuses all over the world. Kind of sad, but that's the way it goes sometimes. +1 research from study isn't bad, actually. I mean, these are good, too. An extra encounter or 2 collect if you resolve an encounter aggressive, and we're going to be doing most of our encounters that way. But 1 research from every study is going to be a lot of research in the end. I mean, we're probably going to end up with like 300 or 400 study, at least, for the remainder of our run. So that's like 300 or 400 study right there. That's pretty good. We'll take that. And keep exploring. We are getting low on supplies, which worries me a tad. The ruins of a village. Okay, Anna can try to investigate it. We'll lose 2 supplies if she fails, so, you know, don't fail. There we go. Nicely done. Anna carefully leads the investigation to a success, and we get some study and 1 campaign. Alright, again, I am getting low on supplies, so let's sort of head over to the exit. Nothing of interest here. We're probably not going to be able to find our hidden hoard, but that's the way it goes. Oh, another epic challenge. Ooh, very nice. A branch hanging over a chasm gives you the possibility to take a shortcut. A balancing act is required, however. Harry will give it a shot as our survivalist. I would really like to get this for the supplies, if nothing else. Nice, okay. To add to your fortune, the area you reach is bountiful with gems and supplies. Okay. And yeah, now we're gonna go do this epic encounter, definitely. On a clear beach, your crew finds something peculiar. A lighthouse, poorly made but functional, stands out. Some smugglers are around the lighthouse, not paying too much attention. Okay. They hear someone who looks like the smuggler boss talking to the other smugglers. There are intruders on my island, and you didn't take care of them? Ye fools! I'll go after them myself. He heads inland with a small crew. It seems you're already famous here, or a chance to retrieve some of the goods. Yeah, let's try to retrieve some of the goods. A few moments pass when something changes at the lighthouse. A ship. It sails under a black flag. It's probably a smuggler ship. The ship comes closer and closer and moors some distance from the coastline. We could try to board it. Engage the smugglers to get to the boat, although everyone thinks that's lame. That's funny. Steal a boat and head there, or make a raft and head there. So that would be engineering, I bet, and this will be rogue. And I think rogue is going to be our choice. Stealing a smuggler's boat seems to Anna like the best way to get that ship, and Harry will do a good job at that. And get the +1 to 2 status for collect from his underdog buff. Cheerio! Harry steals the boat without the smugglers noticing and quickly allows the rest of the crew to jump in. After a pretty long time, you finally reach the ship. You also manage to stay undetected. Very nice. Victor is most suitable to board the ship. Why Victor? He's not a rogue. Like, Harry would be a much better choice for this. Hostages. Oh, interesting. These poor people need to be helped. Victor notifies the other crew members of the situation, and the crew helps the hostages into your vessel. And we get a secret. Okay. However, all that rumbling below deck has given away your position. A smuggler captain yells at you as you start to row away. They're getting away with our cargo. Get me a boat and follow them. Row for your lives. Alright, so if we succeed here, we get away. If we fail, then we take minus 20 armor and minus 10 attack for this encounter. Okay. 65% chance. Very nice. Such amazing power. Victor rose at top speed while screaming with power. Impressive. Even though the smuggler captain is getting closer, you managed to land somewhere safe. Moments later, the smuggler captain sets foot on land. I can't believe you got to our cargo without us noticing. You have any idea how much effort was needed to get that cargo? You will pay for this. And Anna makes it clear that you will not stand for this nonsense. That's not good. The smuggler captain continues, this valuable cargo is ours, but I got you. Hidden team strike. Someone emerges from the sand to strike Anna. Anna gets ambushed, and the encounter starts. I don't think I've ever done this fight. I really don't. So this is interesting to me. Okay, smuggler's defeated. A smuggler rebellion. Or you make a new friend. I don't want to make friends with these guys. We're going to defeat them. Is it just these guys? Well, there's one over here. She's pretty far away, though. So it's just these three. Alright. Let's see what our AoE looks like. Huh. Let's buff up Harry. And let's check that again. Okay, okay. How does Anna's AoE look? Between Anna and Harry's AoE, we might be able to get it. And I think that's worth the risk. Being able to take out both of the side smugglers in the first round, I think is going to be... is worth the attempt. Still, though, I don't know. We'll hope we roll a little high. That's, yeah. Ooh. Did we get one? Yes, we got one. Okay, that's fine. At least we got one. I would have been really in bad shape if both of them had survived. And maybe in kind of bad shape anyway. Especially both of them attack Harry, which they probably will. Oh no, okay. This smuggler could not reach Harry, so that was good. We have our attack card decreased right now, which I don't care for. Let's bring Anna up. And we'll heal up Harry and get rid of that debuff. He won't use the excited debuff very well, but at least he's not taking... Oh, wow. That smuggler boss is weak to enrage. Never mind, the excited buff actually did come in handy. Look at that damage. And all we have to do here is defeat the smuggler captain. We can do that right now. Alright. Maybe I should just focus on him from the beginning. Might have been able to take him out on the first turn. And that gives us our Mr. Mrs. Aggressive. The smuggler captain lies defeated, and the remaining smugglers run in panic. The day is yours. The hostages rejoice in your victory. You send them back to the Albatross for their own safety. You have uncovered a secret hostage network. Interesting. Harry can't wait to brag about how you entered a Black Flag ship and defeated the smuggler captain. Cool. Okay, I'd never done that one before. I like that. Alright, and we have the option for Victor and allies around him gain +1 confident each turn, or +1 collect when you enter a wits challenge. We're going to take this one. Having our crew members be confident in an aggressive crew is very powerful. 3 supplies left. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. The crew finds some materials that can be used to create gear and tools. Anna can do that. The result is some valuable experience and an excellent tool. Your next challenge will be easier. It's not really your next one. You can use it whenever you want. But having a tool is very nice. We only have 2 supply left, so we'll just look down here. Maybe this is the Horde. It's not. Okay. Ooh, but there's a really nice event here. We're going to take a debuff to check that out. What a great place to camp, with a beautiful, clean creek. Anna tells everyone to prepare for a comfortable day. The crew spends their day relaxing, but then something interesting happens. Ooh, I have no idea what to pick here. A surprise, a baffle, or an upset. You know what? Let's do a baffle. Huh. Anna, feeling smart, challenges Victor to a game of chess, anticipating an easy win. Anna, however, gets destroyed by Victor's clever play and tactical moves. Teaches you right, Anna, for tasing our tactician. Anna is left speechless as Victor explains some new logic and psychology Anna never knew about. Okay. The night becomes even more enjoyable when a delightful dinner is served by, and we're going to do Harry, because cooking is a survivalist skill, and we're trying to give Harry our survivalist perks. An unbelievable combination of Caribbean ingredients and flavors from the United Kingdom. The crew's delighted by the meal. Harry is a fantastic cook. UK flavors and Caribbean flavors together does seem like an interesting choice. I don't think I've ever met that combination personally, but I would be intrigued, definitely. On the downside, now Harry will have to endure the complaining of the hungry crew members. Out of supplies, and Anna loses some speech defense. That's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and finish off this expedition and meet the smuggler captain. Okay, we're going to set up a defensive camp, and Victor is very good at that. So we get jungle defenses. Fantastic. And then we're going to go find our treasure by conducting a study. And there it is. Now, the smuggler boss is going to show up. There he is. And hurl an object at us. It's a ticking bomb. It's going to blow and take some treasure with us. But Harry, actually, I fully expected our engineer to be the one to do this, but actually our rogue jumps on the bomb and defuses it. You're able to secure some valuables before the boss comes in. Gain an extra treasure hunt. The boss confronts you. You won't go down with an old sea mine. We'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Get these landlubbers. I mean, you don't know that we're landlubbers. We were just out on the water. I mean, we were attacking when we were boats, but we were out on the water. Like, you know, we were doing that. Alright, okay, so the boss is down there. That's fine. We're just going to take out these two right here. And we're going to go back to our old strategy with Harry or Hattis. Either one. The strategy is the same for either. And Anna did start with Confident here from B next to Victor, which is nice. Not going to help her enough to take out this gal, but it does help. Anyway, our normal strategy with either Harry or Hattis in a aggressive group is to deal with who's ever nearest you. Whatever group is either behind you or right next to you when you spawn. And then before the rest of the opponents can get to you, take an extra turn to buff up Harry as much as you possibly can. Or Hattis, either way. Or whoever your good AoE aggressive person is. Doesn't matter who. So we're going to bring Anna over and finish off... Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Oh well, it actually worked. I should have attacked her. I didn't mean to do friendly. We're going to buff up Harry with a confident attack. Or confident heal, I guess, in this case. And then we're going to have him use focus on himself. And Harry gets focus much, much earlier than Hattis does. So he can do this already. Alright, and then we'll bring Harry down right here. And AoE everyone. Now, we couldn't reach the smuggler, but that's okay. Look at the amount of damage we did to the boss of that AoE. That's pretty good. And we'll bring down our other members here. And just start working. And yeah, that's kind of a waste of our AoEs, but really I just wanted to use them for damage in this case. Okay, nice miss on Harry. We should get Harry some boots at some point, of course. That would be nice. And I think we're going to take out the smuggler boss on this very turn. We're not going to get our efficient bonus here for hitting 4 people with an AoE, but that would have meant that we had to keep someone alive from this original crew that was over here, and that would have risked losing our resolve just to get that 1 point on the efficient, and that's just not worth it. That 1 point is not worth it. Alright, very good. Rid the island of the boss. The smugglers lie defeated at your feet, and it makes it clear there's more of that to come if the smugglers don't leave the island quickly. Alright, we got our treasure. Let's see what buff we get. Your current highest level naturalist gains +3 study on naturalist spins. That's pretty good. Same for survivalist. We could take a discovery that would give us the last discovery we need, but we can get that from our research tree, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Or +1 research from study again, which I would very much like. That would give us 43 study right now. In order to get 43 study from taking this buff, we'd have to succeed on a naturalist spin 12 times? No, 13 times? No, more than that. More than that. Yeah, more like 16 times. Or 15 times. Yeah, 15 times, approximately. We probably will get 15 spins, but this will benefit us even more because it doesn't just count for this particular... Although, wait a minute. No, that's wrong, because this is study, this is 1 research, so that's not right. This would give us 43 research, and each study already gives us approximately 10 research. Yeah. So you'd actually only have to succeed on a natural spin twice to get more research than this would currently give us. Okay, never mind. Yep, my math was off, so this is probably the better choice. Discovery is tempting too. But we'll take this. Alright. Looks magnificent. The sun of gold fills the air. Alright, very cool. Now, Rivolo did get Discovery Spotter before we managed to get to it. That is unfortunate. We need to catch up on that, but we will now that we can unlock our paper that will give us discovery tokens for every treasure we find. That will make it very easy. And we did get our forest study from having the Sea Sapphire as well. A little bit of a longer episode, but we got a lot done on that expedition. Explored almost the entire island, did a lot of nature challenges, and we're going to end up with over 500 research. Nice. Alright, Ravelo and his crew went on to take care of some elderly and got 4 points for that. We are going to agree to not do 2-star expeditions to get some points ourselves. But we only get 2 because, you know, the Emperor's likes Ravelo for some reason. Alright, we can send a report to a city. We are aggressive, so we don't care about the equipment shop in New Orleans. So we're going to take the Constantinople Entourage Hall and Trinket Shop instead. Alright. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please put a like on it. If you want to see more in the future as we collect our points here, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps out. And check out my Twitter if you ever want to see some news or are wondering what's happening with an episode or something like that. Thank you again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.